Alrighty, hello travelers, and welcome to the Come and Go Tavern. My name is Sheela Ornthalis, and I'll be your hostess this afternoon. Today's kitchen special is beef stew, although I'm sure we could rustle up something for the vegans and vegetarians in the audience. And it looks like Emily is currently available for a full-service package, if you know what I mean. But if you see anything or anyone else on the menu you're interested in, just let me know and we'll see what we can do. That being said, we should have our menu update completed by tomorrow. We finally got no, I think we're still missing a picture for somebody, but it's fine. We'll put in a filler question mark or something until he gets it in. Hello, Toxan. Thank you very much for the lyric. Love to have you around. But anyway, today will be my 60th Final Fantasy XIV stream. Holy moly, we've been doing this for well over a year. But hey, you know, it's worked out well for me so far. Last time we completed, well, I mean, we got bullied by a Bakool Ja Ja a bit, lost one of our stones, but we did complete the 4th trial, and I have a hope that perhaps the stone he stole from us won't actually work for him come the end of the road, but we'll see how that works out. But anyway, we're well on our way to making Wuk Lamat the Dawn Servant. She's got a little bit of ways to go, but she's already learned so much from everything we've done so far. There have been some comedically bad decisions along the way, I will admit that. But I know I can spot them as a seasoned adventurer with genre savvy, so we're kind of letting her learn in her own time, while making sure she doesn't get got in the meantime. As always, I will be available for comments, questions, and concerns about the tavern, as well as regular old conversations, so don't be afraid to fill that chat with discussion. It's so weird. I actually got better sleep last night than I have for quite some time, because the dog actually chilled out and let us sleep. But also I woke up pretty friggin' exhausted nonetheless. So, it's a whole thing. But in any case, let's jump right into a dungeon, shall we? I am honestly still amazed this is going to be a dungeon and not a trial. Oh, it is a trial. Okay, we can do trials with NPCs now. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. All right. I fully expect... Okay. Thank you, Square Enix. Bral Vitral Vile Carmanda. Look at this stupid bird. It's gorgeous. Well, who's ready to watch me fuck up mechanics? Ow. Okay. So when the wind happens, we go center. Gathers its strength. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. Okay, we've done the hokey pokey. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know. Oh no! Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I see how they've made this worse now. Hey guys? Oh, thank you. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Where should I be? Ow. Ow. Oh boy. Okay, okay. You know that guy, yeah. I mean, like, oh. Kryle, what the fuck are you doing? Hello, Moral Compass Gaming. I hope you're having a great time. Uh-oh. Ah, beans. I messed that up for everyone. I'm genuinely shocked that they've made this available as a thing that you can do with NPCs. I'm happy for it. I'm not complaining, mind you. But it did. I did not clock this as a thing that. Oh, a thing I would be able to do with NPCs. You're sniffling something fierce. Need to vacuum the office and turn the heat on. Hey, fair enough. We have our heaters turned on. Although I may need to clean my office up a little bit. It is getting kind of dusty. Though that may also just be because we've got the heaters turned on, you know? That one. Oh, just in time. Ooh, I can imagine this EX being really fun. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I'm stunned. Oh, I am still stunned. Okay. Genuinely not sure how I survived all that. But yeah, when you describe it as a dance, you are not kidding. This is a lot of swing your partner round and round. We're just gonna do-si-do. Shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, okay, that worked out well. Hang on, where's my limit break? That looked like it did Jack Diddley. Ow. Like, am I wild or not? Like, that LB3 looked like it did basically nothing. Fuck my life. He had a sliver of health left. Yep. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. This is fine. You know, I would really like it if he had, like, a charge meter up there beside his health bar, like every other fucking boss in existence. That would be nice. Like, I understand that sometimes you want to introduce, like, a newer, like, challenge and all that. That's fair, but also, given that, like, the Lalafell camera angle is literally lower than everyone else, I can't see his head. Like, I can't see his head. Like, do I just automatically get frozen on that one? Like, is that functionally just a target player when you're playing this on your own? Ah, beans. Well, okay, yeah, that one I messed up myself. I'll take that one on the nose. I did that to myself. I wasn't paying attention to positioning. It's fine. Okay, so Sky Ruin is going to be the thing with the feathers, right? Oh, no. Okay, it's this. Oh, okay. This. Yes, I can. Okay. Whew. We're doing okay. Oh, we're going over here now. Okay. Goodness gracious, and this is with most of the other players' particle effects turned off. I cannot imagine what this fight would look like with all that turned on. Okay, let's see. Hotfoot. Oh, I'm the Hotfoot. Alright, you see him be a windy boy? Ah, beans. Oh, ho, ho, hoi. Well, I got my whole combo out at least. Oh, come on, but I still got hit with the ice boulder. I'm not even gonna bother with the LB3 this time. Like, it just makes me wonder if there was, like, one of the tanks was supposed to LB3 or something there. You know? Okay, alright, can we do this? Oh, the greed almost got me there, but we got it! Okay, cool. Oh, second try. I will accept that. Now, do we actually kill it, or... Oh! Turn him into glittery particles. Okay. Well, you know what? 2 tries isn't bad. For not knowing the mechanics at all going into that, 2 tries isn't bad.
We did it. We slew Valiarmanda.
Yeah, by working together.
A feat that even the great Bakool Ja Ja couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
I love her. She's so good. .
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father.
Okay.
The Vidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
Oh, come on, Kona. We killed a monster.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
You fought well, though.
I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Yep. Because you're going about it all wrong, bud.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
Ooh. So which one of them's gonna be dead when we get there? Your proud expressions bespeak the successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Zarilja came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Sarilja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share in any any victory celebrations. Blech, words. That's nothing unusual for Zarilja. For Zaralja. No, it's Bakool Ja Ja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. Still can't believe he did something so evil as to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valigarmanda, it wasn't only Urchopacha that was at risk. There could have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakool Ja Ja cannot be allowed to rule. I'll have to watch him and take back my keystone. No kidding. The Yaqui must still be anxious, wondering where and when Valigarmanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alpha knows as well, I should think. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. Where are we going to? Yeah, we're just going to teleport over there. That's a bit too far of a walk. And I know these ramps are technically for carts and stuff, but for people with little legs, I'm going up the ramp. Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gerfurler. Yay, cutscene. Is it going to be voiced?
To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary, heroes of the hour. Valigarmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town, but the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison. How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
I mean, I feel like this qualifies as
What
finishing
more
the
would we
second feat.
test, Zulmurwer? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Bakool Ja Ja, then no one is.
There you go.
Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
Okay, fair enough. And this is one there's no way Bakool Ja Ja could ever earn.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakool Ja Ja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valyarmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokwi. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
Build alliances, one group at a time.
Was never much of a talker, our brother. If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Ha! I'll consider it. If it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Hey, fair enough.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
Yeah, sure you will, Kona. On behalf of Wuk Lamat.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
You, Wuk Lamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valyarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the betrayal been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
It is what it is.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Oh, hello?
Yet a debt has
Mom,
been
can you help me
incurred
get a snack off the
for
high
sin.
shelf?
I mean, sure thing, sweetie, but can't you get it yourself at this point? You're taller than me.
Yeah,
Repay it.
but you have that grabby spell that I don't.
Yeah, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Just to repeat what this guy just said, yet a debt has been incurred all the same. It will haunt me if I do not repay it. Can you hang out just... Well, no, we're at a good pausing point. I'll come and help you. Okay, I'm gonna send us to a break. We're gonna do a 5-minute commercial, and I'll be back, probably with a snack of my own. Alright. So, dear, what do you want for a snack? I think we're out of Pringles finally. I haven't had a chance to go to the market to get any more.
St. Louis Blues.
Oh. Right, are we coming back? We are coming back. Okay. Hello, Mistborn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are joining us partway through our first major cutscene of the day. One of those weird multi-parters where like it finishes one thing and then you go talk to another person to trigger the next part. We defeated Veli Garmanda. It only took 2 attempts. I'm rather proud of myself there. Alrighty.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea. That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess, a statue so tall even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
Thank you, records.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Wuk Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams, no dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory.
Interesting.
Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there.
Maybe so.
Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt.
Very well.
Farewell, Wuk Lamat. I do not think our paths again.
Very well. Yeah, right now if you go and visit that staff menu link, I think I'm the only person listed there at the moment. But I'm hoping that by tomorrow our main menu update will be there. It's still going to be missing at least one entry, or at least one image, I should say. As we still haven't gotten a picture from our other bartender, but most everybody on the customer-facing side will be on there. I don't think Vorpor and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Tulihyolal. That doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that. I think it's time we return to Tulihyolal. After scaling Tural's tallest mountain and battling a legendary beast to the death, even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. A respite would be most welcome. I believe I hear our forward cabins calling our names. Fair enough. Bye, Zermerwer. Bye, Dirk Gerferler. Everybody else walks, I'm gonna teleport. And yet they're still gonna get there before me somehow. See? What'd I tell you? Rest well, everyone. We can meet back here later on. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I will let you cover. Will you be heading to the palace, Wuk Lamat? Wuk Lamat, did you hear me? Lost in her own little world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough. An attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay. Alright, very well, thank you. I have to wonder how long it's going to be until we get a... Well, I was going to say a living quarters here, or like a housing district here, but I guess that would happen in the next expansion. Because right now we're still waiting on a housing area for the Endwalker areas, I believe. Welcome back, Mr. Sornthalis. Your cabin is just as you left it, minus a light layer of dust. Fair enough. Oh, that was a game.
You have a moment?
Sure thing. What do you need?
There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay, shoot.
So,
What you got, girly? Okay.
It's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
Uh-huh. You want to take a step out onto the back balcony?
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
Okay. This music puts me in the mind of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I can feel the walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Tulikilo. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the Resplendent Quarter and make our way up from there. Alrighty. Let's see how fast my little legs can get me there. And this aetheryte crystal that I've just found. Sheela, what are you doing up and around? Is your back feeling better? It's much healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. When I see you smile like that, how can I not be encouraged? Oh, there's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Peshua. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. All those smiling faces. Oh, sorry, Lynn. I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Good. Nice reminder. Do you think we can take our time, maybe wander around a little first? We can head to the spot I was thinking of.
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. I'd look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Warkor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far.
Yeah?
I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
Excuse me. That's the sort of thing I'd expect you to say.
Really? I feel proud somehow. It's an answer I arrived at by trying to be true to myself. That you think I succeeded, it means a lot. So, this is my plan. When I become Dawn's servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in harmony.
Good.
It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies.
Okay, fair enough.
If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much.
Here, feel
and in
things.
so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me?
I mean, obviously.
Thank the gods for that. Well, I have nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Sounds good to me. Oh. That was a good nap. You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent? I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it'll soon be back to the road for us. Yeah, you ain't kidding. Ooh, level 98. Who uses Addle at this level? I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone is rested well. Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all claimants as they currently stand. Zoraal Ja and Kona have completed every feat thus far and pulled 5 keystones apiece. Wuk Lamat would be equal to them but for Bakool Ja Ja's thievery, which has left us 1 short. Conniving braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof, and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at worst. He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I'll be taking back what is mine. This I swear. Ooh, also, I have new thoughts about the City of Gold. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Bakool Ja Ja's unleashing the Veligarmanda is any indication, using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. Can't say I'd be comfortable with that. And neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of the people, I'll do what I must. The last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay of Repast and the Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between the Bakool Ja and the Shibral in the forest of Yaktel, specifically near a village called Ikbrax. Brush, actually. That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. Where the Lay of the Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it was said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant. Little more than that. Eorzea has a similar tale. The explorer Kettenram befriended a 2-headed king known as the Autarch before commencing his travels across Tyrol. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least that's the commonly held belief. Your 2-headed king certainly sounds like Papa. This Kettenram fellow must have come to Tulihyolal. But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet, vestiges of Yokui architecture notwithstanding. Oh wait, you said Autarch, didn't you? Oh, then Kettenram must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamuk. Mamuk, is that a city? One of the grandest in Tyrol, once upon a time, and the seat of the Bakool Ja's homeland. It too lies in Yaktel, not far from Ikbrax. Rush. Then all things considered, Yaktel seems the obvious choice for our next destination. From here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. We're riding in one of Kona's balloons? It can't be any worse than ships, can they? No, but some people are still just as sensitive to them. Okay, so, City of Gold. I still am of the opinion that the City of Gold that the current Dawn Servant is talking about is in fact Tulihyolal. Just because, like, this is the city where everyone lives like kings, everybody lives longer because they can be more healthy, yada 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 yada, right? But the thing that we learned about from that one Yokui makes me think that perhaps they were having visions of some of the old world stuff. All of that stuff that we saw when we were traveling to the past and taking part in the... oh, goodness gracious. Did we ever actually get a cultural name for the people that wore the masks? Like, were they actually the Asians? Or was that just the term for the folks that or bothering us. But anyway, that culture. Because, I mean, having seen the city of Amdapor, yeah, I could see that being a thing. I could see that confusion. The next flight to Yuktel will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Emerantines, ancients, or the people of Aetheris. Okay, fair enough. But you get my point, right? Like, I could absolutely see the City of Gold being one of their cities. Are we sure that thing will stay in the air? All the way to Yuktel? Are you ready? Bags packed and a goodbyes said? There's no getting back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand? Just until I've settled my nerves. I mean, I would. Maybe ask Aaronville, though? That stick in the mud? He'd never let me live it down. Alright, listen, I'm just trying to say. Maybe you and he could hold hands for a minute. There she is, it's the third promise. Mablu and Tobli. Of course, I'll wait as long as you need. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kral's earring. Oh? Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yoktoral as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. Foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yuktel, to where it seems you are already bound. What luck! Then I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Mere coincidence that brought my grandfather here, or yet another discovery to look forward to. Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks, I won't let you down. I've just got to board this dirigible and I'm good as there. Last call for passengers for Yuktel. Better get aboard then. Ah. I really hope she wins. Yuktel will test her mettle, without a doubt. The next Dawn servant must be willing to bear the full weight of the nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be. Oh, okay, so we're gonna learn some nasty stuff now.
The fierce Shepral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yuktel. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named. It is here where the Shebral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Interesting that the Yokui abandoned this place then. Well, I suppose that's because of the sickness they faced.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozumauka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
Yeah, no thank you. I'm good.
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the Earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble.
Yep, they're also good for using it as, like, if you
So,
tape the inside of them,
don't
using
take
them
a
as
tumble.
storage for water. Particularly like clean potable water and or
It was
crop
one
watering.
time.
Is the Shebral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
But that's fun, honestly, that they included that as a thing. Again, they seem very dedicated to actually, like, bringing some of the realities of South America into the game here. With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you to keep someone in sight at all times. And then they all leave me. Cool. Thanks, y'all. Ah. No thanks. Necrosis? Ugh. There is it? Okay, good. Good, everyone's accounted for. Brush is up ahead. Let's be on our way. I will say that right. Brush. Get it right the first time at some point. Or is it each brush? Could also be ich brush. Or eek brush. There's so many options. Whoop! Aaronville was not exaggerating about the cenotes. It would be a grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Well, thankfully we made it here without incident. It's not down any longer. Fair enough. Ready to head on in? Yep. Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly upon us. Oh, look at this suave gentleman's haircut. The third promise in her retinue, I presume. You presume, right? I seek the Dawn Servant's Elector. come and join us in the Garden of the Stars, the village center. Everyone is waiting for you. Everyone? And who might that be? There is but one way to find out. Come, let's follow him. Again, I am always so impressed by how well the physics relate to, like, the weather, you know? Because I'm standing in this rain looking like a fucking sopping wet puppy, and meanwhile Erenville has an actually properly treated coat. Oh, glad to see everyone's here, including the people who shouldn't be.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
Fuck you too, Surreal Ja.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with Ligarmanda in the first place.
Sir, I can still murder you, right here and right now.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Oh yes, I'm the problem. So I'm the one who's
Let us
causing
begin.
problems here right now, of course.
My name is Hunmuruk. As the Brash Rash, I have the honor of serving as Elector on behalf of my people. As all 4 claimants must be present for this feat, we have
fair enough.
eagerly awaited your arrival.
Well, I apologize for keeping you waiting.
Promise, if you would please join us.
But anyway, yeah, as I was saying, both Erenville and now Thancred look like they are sitting pretty in their nicely weatherproof coats. Meanwhile, I am just fucking sopping wet.
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna need an extra person then, because Bakool Ja Ja is already 2.
To work with one of these weaklings?
Well, no, you're 2 people. You can work together, right?
Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
That's a fair way to do it. Also, good dodge for
12 for
not
Wuk
showing them
Lamat is
actually.
paired with Bakool Ja Ja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Mm-hmm.
Claimants, please present your colors. I have
Hey, Mom, look at this cool animal I found.
Well, that's an adorable little what is it,
Can I
sweetie?
keep it?
No, we have to take that back outside. Hold on to it for a second. Think up some facts to tell me while we go figure out where to put it back out. Okay? I'm gonna try and finish up this cutscene before I send you away.
Then. And the rest?
Okay, so
Red,
okay.
which means
Together again, as fate would have it.
Makes sense.
victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Now somehow that fucker got purple.
Not the one head.
Yep, he's got more power in his one head than y'all do in your
Listen
2.
well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shibruk Bibil.
Oh, excellent. Cooking contest!
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
Fuck off, Surreal Ja.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
See? They get it.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink.
Very true.
The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
Very true.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture.
Very true.
Is this what Father intended for us all along?
Now you're getting it, Kona.
But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need.
Oh, buddy.
It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future.
Okay, but then you've missed the point. You were almost there, but you missed the point.
The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques.
Mm-hmm.
Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster. Let the feat of repast begin.
Well, this one's going to be fun. We're definitely going to have to go around getting ingredients and talking to people about what is considered appropriate for how to make things. It's going to be great.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. What's it like, I wonder?
These two aren't working together at all. Well, except for the fact that they are working together behind the scenes. Okay, so I'm gonna go make sure that a certain little animal gets taken back outside and run a commercial while I'm away. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, folks? Talk to you soon. All right, LaFarlin. So, what have you got and what's it all about?
The St. Louis Blues.
Okie folks, thank you very much for your patience. Got caught away a little while longer than I expected to that time, but that's fine. Let's see what these other folks have to say. Well, how fortunate that this feat's unique stipulations have frustrated Bakool Ja Ja's attempts to delay us. Serves him right. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong and obviously has a mind for strategy, twisted though it may be. I'll never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. Of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. But I mean, fair enough. Oh, precisely. Wait, hang on, what? You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Our competition has a team of 6. The 2 claimants, Sheela Ja and Bakool Ja Ja's lackeys. Whereas we are a team of 9. 3 more people we can mobilize. With the tasks suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble the necessary ingredients. Ooh, easy. Well, we mustn't be overconfident, unless we make a careless mistake that could have been easily avoided. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe for Shbruk Bibil. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Given the nature of this feat, Asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of the Jabra people. Let us gather here once we have seen what clues this village can offer. Again, that particular theme puts me in the mind of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles really strongly. Oh, I love your bane, sir. The recipe for Shibruk Pibil? I wish I could tell you, friend. A dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden from divulging anything. Orders from Hanmug himself. Your mentioning it has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still Ibruk to be had at the market. We ought to cut our losses and head to Mamuk. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if you think he won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without enough keystones. Besides, we've taken from the house cat before. How difficult could a second time be? Hi! Do y'all want to die? What are you looking at, Salt Liquor? Mind your own business. I am minding my business. You're talking about kidnapping my favorite person in this expansion. Fuck off. Probably have things mended. A bright banana peel. An unusually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. Oh no! It appears I've gone and dropped my Najul. I mean, Jatika banana peel. I can barely see it for all the steam issuing from my underground oven. There's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking. Oh, neat. But also, are we sure it's a banana and not a plantain? Are we sure? Because, I mean, banana leaves are good for cooking. Maybe I just want plantain chips. Maybe that's what it is. Ooh, or some arepa. That would be really good. Ooh, splish splash, I'm taking a bath, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, now that I've swum around and everybody's drinking water. Hello, everybody. Oh, lookout spot. Ah. Anything that you have to take fewer stairs. looking out this direction? Whoa. Number of spices, some entirely unfamiliar to you, are nestled in the basket. That one's called achiote. We mostly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine, but its medicinal benefits are significant as well. Well said, and duly noted. Sorry, I'm back. What did we discover about Shibruk Pibil? True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a staple dish, and the observation of their technique yielded clues enough. The lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to Shibruk Pibil. But one in particular she attributed to all common Shibral dishes. Chiote, she called it. I see. Then if Shibruk Pibil is indeed a dish as ubiquitous as Althano claims, it confirmed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I did observe a cook burying bundles wrapped in the leaf of najul, or banana in certain localities. It would seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside these bundles, though, don't we? Huh? The squeaky flesh of a bipedal fish, not Ibruk, without a doubt. Although beef would taste good. This would be expected of a dish called Shibruk Pibil. So to summarize, the dish is one of Ibruk, flavored with a combination of spices that includes achiote and steamed underground within najul, or banana leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to prepare our ingredients. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients should be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forests while you were all exploring the village. Between the local vegetation and wild Ibruk, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Leave it to a master gleaner. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. I can help prepare the kitchen. You may need to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in the gathering. I too should be glad to volunteer my aid. Then the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I'm happy to lead someone to a suitable Ibruk if they will perform the requisite deed. Alise? Fair enough. As for the najul leaves, I believe I'm capable of acquiring that much on my own. You won't find najul in these parts. They only grow in the Jatika heartland forests far below these. Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first? This feat encourages our communication with the locals, after all. Amati, Lynn, if you would accompany me on my errand? Sure. No better way to whet my appetite. Good. Let's be about our tasks then. Come on, let's go and get those nodule leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat. Yeah, fair enough. I ended up not getting myself a snack while we were away because of what I got caught into. Let us see if there are nodule leaves to be had in town. Perhaps the cook Yurianje mentioned might be persuaded to spare us a few. Like, that's 2 breaks where I meant to get myself a snack and just did not have time. Oh well, maybe next time. Oh, hello again. Did you need something? We were wondering if you had any spare nodule leaves. Oh, for purposes other than Shibruk Pibil, naturally. Unfortunately, I've used up my last. You'll have to travel to the lower forests for more. Golmajik Grove is the source of the finest nodule leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in city markets can't compare. I see. I had hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture, but if there's no other way to obtain our ingredient, then to the Jatika heartland we shall go. Allow me to save you the trip. Oh? Traveling there requires that you go through the Tainbek Traverse, but it is caved in. Due to the recent storm, I expect. What? But that means we can't get our nodule leaves. But we can, can't we? If there were no other way of procuring them, you would have suspended this feat, or else altered its objective. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. That's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach. You may find that Shibruk Pibil to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish. Can't wait. Very well. Still, if there are no leaves here and we can't travel for more, how are we supposed to gather all of our ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and cultures of Tuli Halal. So perhaps there's something about Shibrik Pibil that we have yet to learn. Something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients. Oh, is this going to be one of those things that, you know, like it's the best food that you make with friends? Oh, I see. Like, who was the first to make it? Its history, that sort of thing. Oh, if it's Yakatel's history you're interested in, you should start with the old war. Between the Shibral and the Mamulja, yes? These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know Shibruk Pibil. What does Steam D. Brook have to do with bloodshed? Perhaps the question, or precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, we can think of no other way to approach this feat. In that case, we may wish to visit the site of the settlement ruined by the war. The village of Ilyan Aso lies a short distance to the east. The village of Ilyan Aso. Understood. Thank you for your help. Oh, we're gonna find out where Wuk Lamat comes from, aren't we? Come, let's go and see this place. Shoom. What? Village of Ilian Aso must be further east. Continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on our heels. Oh no, this feels bad to be stomping around here in that. You know what? I'll take the bed. Little furry friends. They remind me of chinchillas. But again, everything seems to remind me of chinchillas. Or guinea pigs. These are definitely more on the chinchilla side though, but with fluffier tails, which is kind of hard, actually. So this is the village of Ilian Aso, or what's left of it. It was a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Wakevu! I didn't know you were in Yakta. I was picking up lumber from Ikbrash when I heard the Third Promise was on her way to this site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, and so followed you here. Wakevu is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feat of Reeds. A pleasure. You're a member of the Third Promise's retinue, I presume? For the moment, I suppose I am. My name is Kona. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Kona, now that's a good name. Familiar name. Where have I heard? Oh, and here's going to be his moment. The meme. Kona, as in the second promise of Tuli Hyolang. To think I addressed the Dawn Servant's own son as some common retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please take up your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense, so please do not dwell on it. Alright then, I shan't dwell on it. And right on cue. At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn more about Shibrak Pibil. While I am forbidden by the Shibrash Rash to divulge any information regarding its preparation, I would be happy to share what I know of Yak'tela's history. We'd appreciate that. In its most basic sense, conflict between Shibral and Mamul Ja was one of land. Mamul Ja live in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of the Shibral, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage ever favors higher ground, and the Shibral forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and again. As the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well, us its siblings. You must understand, the Mamul Ja were once a people as much at war with themselves as they were with others. Wubigo, Bunewa and Dopro each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged the Chaparral in battle. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hubigo and Bunewa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one had ever imagined. It was long believed that partners of different clans could not have children together. But when it happened, a child arrived who shared the blood of Hubigo and Bunewa both, a two-headed Mamulja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually arising as the first autarch, ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the autarch's rule, the newly united Mamulja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think at best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. Okay, so Wuk Lamat's parents couldn't have lived here if this was destroyed in Wuk Evu's grandfather's time. Woof! Looks like the mana's been drained out of this place.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinder Field.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yokui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Yes. Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
Amazing.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and now we're gonna have another vision.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors'
I
violent
sound so
legacy.
young.
It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Buff your tails and scurry off then! Cowards like you ill-deserve the bounty of this forest.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance?
Yeah.
You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
is from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
Shockingly small one, in fact.
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How they Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
It strikes me that that's also the first time we've heard the voice of reason's voice. And I have to wonder if it's going to be we're only ever going to see them in the past.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Shabral steamed najul. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Shabral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation.
That's how you do it.
The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets strife. understanding begets fellowship.
It's so corny, but it's all correct.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shebruk Pibil.
We get into war with
and
Emil
the
someday.
history
Hey,
it has
fair
written.
enough.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
You've been working your soups. Hey, you know, a good soup is good. There's someone hanging out in the bushes over there, though. Wonder who they are.
What's wrong?
Somebody's been hanging out and listening in.
Someone was there, you say?
Yep.
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
It's possible. Oh,
Mom,
hello?
have you seen Mr. Grumbles?
No, sweetie, I didn't. Have you lost track of
Can
her?
you help me find her?
Yeah, sure. We're just at about a commercial break anyway, so I'll be with you in just a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. Papa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land and learned about our people's myriad cultures. And we're doing the same now. Wuk Evu has given us an invaluable insight into the origins of Shebruk Pibil. However, we are still no closer to procuring the necessary Najul leaves. Unless... Tell me, was this historic feast commemorated in some fashion? A monument, for instance. Indeed it was. Allow me to show you. Okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and take a 5-minute break real quick. I'm gonna run a commercial and we'll be back just as soon as we can. Hopefully it won't take too long to find the skunk, but, you know. Yeah. We'll find her, I'm sure. Okay, so I will see you in 5 minutes, alright? Okay, well let's see. We haven't done laundry yet this week, so I don't think she's got a warm towel this weekend. So can you check the library already?
St. Louis Blues.
Okay, we are back. Sorry about the delay on that one. I ended up having to okay a purchase order for something really quick, and yep, here we are. It would have gone faster, but I actually need to get my phone down. Thank you very much, Moral Compass Gaming, for authentication purposes. Which is good. Always love a two-factor or more authentication. Good and safe. But also mildly annoying in this case. Here it is. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolize their vow that they would never again raise arms against one another. Since this feat demands a journey through history, I thought it was only logical that a monument like this might steer us through. Remember, you remember when you had 2FA on Final Fantasy XIV like 10 years ago? Okay, fair enough. Everyone, or especially one at the heart of something so significant. Amati, Lynn, would you help me search this area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye. Sure thing. I have honestly considered getting one of the key fob things that Squeenix makes for Final Fantasy XIV. Look here, this soil has been recently overturned. Oh, someone buried a box. I think the fobs are pretty neat, actually. Yeah, I've used licensed fobs like that before, and they're always really cool. Well, I would have been satisfied to find only a hint, but here they are. Fresh Najul leaves. What will Rook's doing, I'd wager? It's a poetry in hiding them on this battlefield, given that it was central to the war that they helped end. So he planned all this from the start. Thank you again, Wakavu. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help. It was my honor to render assistance. And, with apologies to present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well, Third Promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance in the Feat of Reeds, I've been certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. All devised solutions to Hanu Hanu's ailing crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revived Ihihana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tulihyolal than what they hold dear. Should you again require your historical musings of an old shipwright, I am ever at your service. For now, I take my leave. I kinda wish that Square Enix would let you customize them, like a cerulean tank or a jobstone, something. I feel like you could 3D print like a case for it or something. Cannot argue with that. But we have what we need. Let us return to Ikbrash. Okay, what was that? Okay, we had a really cool sound effect at the start of that song, though. I'm gonna have to buy the soundtrack to Dawntrail, aren't I? Every fucking piece of music in this is a banger. Absolutely gorgeous forest. I've not spent any time in... Well, no, I mean, I have spent a little bit of time in jungles similar to this, but not as, like, a place I've lived, you know? Still. I don't know. I don't miss the things that happened back when I lived in the swamp, but... I don't know, the nature of it is just... something nostalgic about it, you know? Like, you hate the bugs and the rain and the fact that, like, there might be poisonous or venomous things anywhere and everywhere. The rain. Much as you hate getting wet. Just the smell of it. The sound of water on leaves. It kind of shimmers downward through the air. Ugh. There's nothing quite like it. Oh. Wait till you see the lower level. Oh, I can't imagine. I can't wait, really, is what I mean. We'll see if we get there today. We've been boogieing right along, so I feel like we probably will. We've completed essentially like 2 trials every turn. Every turn? Every week. So, yeah. Glad we were successful. The others should be back soon, I expect. I hope so. I'm famished. Well, I suppose we'll wait right here. How did everyone fare? We got the Najul leaves. And Wuk Ja Ja came along and helped us find them. Well, he told us a story. Wuk Ja Ja was here? I would have liked to say hello. Yes, he gave us an important history lesson. Let me explain things. So, we found out that the Shibruk is actually a meal prepared with former enemies, with people who you've made peace with. Wuk Ja Ja brought an end to centuries of warfare surprises me little. To achieve said peace through cuisine is something entirely else. Leave it to my old man to find the oddest of solutions. How about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Drayanje and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we need. With no mention of what we needed them for, of course. And I am pleased to report that we are stocked with the finest firewood this forest has to offer. Spoken like a true expert. Aaronville and I found our Ibruk, so we should have meat aplenty. It was a spirited creature, so much so that its hunter fell down a cenote trying to catch it. What part of never speak of this to anyone did you not understand? I'm sure you're fine. I picked a good portion of the local herbs, with particular attention to the seeds that yield achiote, or akiote. I'm told our resident astrologian divined the appropriate measurements for the seasoning as well. Through further inquiry did I determine the ideal balance of spices. all that remains is to prepare the dish itself. I presume that at least one among us is versed in the culinary arts. Oh, actually? Oh, well, I mean, Kryle, yeah, sure, you can. You can. I can hardly claim profound skill, but I have cooked for myself. You can leave the rest to me. I'm actually a trained culinarian. Thank you, I hope. I could use your adventurous grit when it comes to skinning the Ibruk. Oh, I mean, I can do the butchery part, sure. Oh, my mouth is watering already. Without further delay, then. That also ties... Okay, so... The story that he told also helps nicely tie together why this is a group effort and why we have to work with one of the other claimants. Because that symbolically is the two groups coming together and helping each other out. Well done. Well, good. Good job writing, Square Enix.
Oh, it smells so good.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling housecat.
At this point, just ignore him.
Be quiet, Bakool Ja Ja. No one cares what you think.
Exactly.
Huh. Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
Well, will you actually take part in the cooking?
It's ready. Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
This looks amazing!
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Now it's important that you also offer some to the enemy team.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then.
Oh, that's like tapas sized. Or he's much larger than I think he is.
In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Pibil admirably. Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoctel's history of violence and your father's role in ending it.
Good stuff.
Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you. All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment. Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
I see. While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
And if you still haven't figured out what the entire thing's about,
Crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
buddy, you left out a major ingredient. It's a different dish.
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
This was stupid anyway.
Hard to tell where he's looking.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
Again, sir, you have missed the entire point.
This is delicious!
Not a thought between those eyes.
It looks so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the najou leaf rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
The sass!
Choke on your harmony.
Come, come. Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Now, I will say it didn't escape me that the losing team was fully made up of Mamulja, and the last feat that we have to go deal with is in Mamulja territory, I believe.
That was bliss.
It was palatable enough, I suppose. To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Only one feat left.
Well, I should get going then. I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
Uh-huh, Kona. You're gonna make a great diplomat and assistant.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important.
What's that, Wuk Lamat?
Was there any shipwreck people left? I could really use another helping.
I mean, that's how tapas always works. There's never quite enough, but you are left feeling full. It's a weird dichotomy. So I guess that's our second feat done today, since defeating that one shipwreck. The big. Sorry, I'm now stuck on shipwreck. The bird. Oh my goodness, Garmanda. That counted as a feat, so that's 2 down for the day. That was so good. I'm already looking forward to having Shibruk Pibil again. Shibruk Pibil. Here, Lynn. Krell made more using leftover ingredients. You'll love it. I'm thinking to buy more for the road myself. Now that the feat of repast is over, the villagers should be free to offer it to us, right? Oh, delicious food. Oh dang, that's a strong bit of food. Holy moly. Seeing as we now face the penultimate objective of the rite, it would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the feat of brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The Tainbek Traverse, which connects the upper forest to the Jatika heartland, is still impassable. Is there no other route? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway, though, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. Then let us each use this time as we see fit. Ugh. I, for one, would like to explore the village's surrounds. If Erinville would oblige me with a tour. Very well. I have no other engagements. But I will come with you. If only to prove I am capable of keeping my footing. Oh. Ad manager? I shouldn't rejoice in our delay. It does afford me an opportunity to look at my grandfather's purported visit to Yaktel. Oh, that's right. Pablo did mention something about a foreign mage coming through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Want to join us then? Sure. Let us reconvene here after our respective diversions. As I recall, the merchant met my grandfather at a market in Yaktel some 20 years ago. Any who might reliably remember him must therefore be at least middle-aged. Let us make inquiries where we can. Alright, real quick. My ad manager just went blank, which I don't know what that means. Let's see. There it went. Okay, cool. I just need to close the window and open it back up. Wild. Alrighty. So let's learn more about this place. And about Kryle's grandfather, perhaps. Up. Foreign mage 20 years ago? Yes, I remember him. Not often we get visitors from across the salt, let alone those traveling with infants. Baby girl, as I recall. I only saw him in passing, mind. If anyone were to know more, I wager it would be Hunmo Rook. He was already Shabrash back then. Baby girl? Couldn't have been. Thank you, sir. That information is very helpful. How tiny was the baby girl? Like, are we talking like itty bitty? Or like human size? Well, I mean, human baby size. I love when they start sprinkling information about, like, parallel stories that are going on in. Hello again. Do you require assistance? Well, a foreign mage passed through Igbrash roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. You remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather. I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather? Not by blood, but he has family nonetheless. Foreign mage did indeed visit Igbrash. Master Gallup. That's the him. As far as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied? Yes. More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Hello. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yokui once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity indeed. Yes, before they withdrew to Urchopacha some 5 centuries ago, the Yokui claimed Yaktel as their own. Many of their architectural remains can be found in the lower forests, the Jatika heartland. And that's where they must have had their visions. Thank you. Answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family, so believe me when I say that, though my position permits me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. In the third promise, find the Golden City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, then. Oh? May I request a moment of your company? Sure. Go on, we'll wait for you. Thank you for obliging me. First, let us head to the cenote behind this village. Alright, fair enough. Or wait, no, it's over this way. Kind of. Where did I make that safely? Yeah. Ah. Oh, this is gorgeous. Probably also has at least one gator in it, though. Or, well, not a gator, but, Cayman. It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Kryle's plea has softened my resolve. As the leader of our community, I'm gladdened to see that the Third Promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey thus far? Yeah, I mean, this is the 6th task that we've completed. Bakool Ja Ja is an absolute ass, so we're missing one of the stones. Is that so? Seems the rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Wuk Lamat. Yeah, indeed it has. It does me well to hear that. My daughter would be about her age. Girls are rarely born among the Shibral. Just when she arrived, the village was related. Such joy I felt when first I held her. And pain when I found her at the bottom of the cenote. 3 years old. An accident, it was said. But I knew better. She had been pushed. What? Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatika Highlands. Towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Bakool Ja Ja and Shibral have learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting the child who would one day lead her people, the criminals sought to undermine the future of the Shibral. I was determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote, and gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her. Dawn servant, Bakool Ja Ja. Though she was born to lead the Shibral, fate had a greater plan for Wuk Lamat. Only the Dawn servant and I know the truth, but I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. The villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed of Mamuk, and rancor towards Shibral still burns. I was caught off guard once, and will not suffer the same tragedy again. So I ask you, not as the Dawn Servant's elector, but as a father, to watch over the third promise. Defend her from her enemies, maybe lurking in the shadow. Will you do this for me? I had a feeling we were going to learn something like this when we came here. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. You hear my question and answer me plainly. Address me not as the ruler of Tulihyolal, but as a concerned father. I'm glad that her parents aren't dead. Well, her birth parents, I should say. Suffice it to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray, breathe not a word of this to anyone. Of course. Of course. Well, that's going to complicate things, isn't it? Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself, but please, do not keep the third promise waiting. Okay, so Bakool Ja Ja is going to use him to make us give up, at minimum, one of our stones. This fucking sucks. Like, I am genre savvy enough and I've read enough stories and played enough games that I fully understand how this is gonna go, but also I fucking hate it. Like, it's good writing. It's good writing. And anyone who's been watching this series for long enough fully understands that when I say stuff like that, I am giving the writers the biggest compliment I can. Like, oh, goodness gracious. Oh, okay. Upon speaking with Wuk Lamat, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Alright, very well. You're back. So what did Hanmu Rook want? Oh goodness gracious. Can't talk about it. Sorry. Alright, it's alright, you don't have to say. More importantly, Painbeck Traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks. And I think I'll take the opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing for it has worn me out. A nap does sound tempting. Boost. Just a normal person, or a moment, promise. You're one of Bakool Ja Ja's. What do you want? I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but know that it would be most unwise. And why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? Kidnapped one of your brothers, perhaps? And they say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise. Why are we not immediately getting on the link pearl to Thancred and or Urianger? Like, hit that group chat open while he's not looking, you know?
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us? Bakool Ja Ja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you'll deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here.
You don't say.
Take a good look at him. Go on, look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted sellsword. She heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humuruk my...
Oh, hello?
Hey, hun. Can I borrow you for a second?
You can borrow me anytime you like, stud.
Your silence says it all.
Yeah, give me just a moment, hun. Alright, good, it did pause. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take a 5-minute break. We will be back to kick Bakool Ja Ja's ass. For whatever, or however this turns out. I will see you all very soon. What can I do for you, sweetie? actually back this time? There we go. Pushed the wrong button the first time. Sorry about that.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me.
I don't think so, bud.
If that adventurer attempts to interfere, I'll kill the old man myself!
If I attempt to interfere, you say. Sir, you are
despicable,
cheating.
heartless fiend. Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages. Come on then. You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight.
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue. By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa Dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him. Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
Yeah, the problem is they might kill him even while you're playing honorably, so hopefully the others are already doing their thing. Don't worry, the scary adventurer won't try anything funny.
Foreign scum! Who are you to mock me?
A killer of gods. You can try.
Don't look away, salty. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds.
Alright, and how will they have mucked up the Marauder rotation? Because I have a feeling I'm probably about to play Wuk Lamat.
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people!
In this battle, you'll play as Wuk Lamat. Through skillful combat, she gains advantage to gain the resolve she needs to unleash powerful limit breaks. Ooh, not only do these attacks deal great damage, it will recover HP. Use them early and often to emerge as victorious. Neat. Good to know. Would have appreciated... let's see... HP, cure bonus... Ranged attack... Okay,
Come, you mangy house cut, so I can rip you to pieces. I've cut you to shreds. Magic should be more than enough for Miss Middens. I'll make you eat that.
Ah, okay.
No more Ja Ja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the Plague Warrior? Is no longer abusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much.
Nice.
About my nation, my people, and myself.
Can't keep up.
How do you like this? Kitty.
Ow. Okay, so now we know how that works. Real glad I grasped how they have her stuff arranged very quickly.
To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritated pest.
Ow.
It's time we finish them. This is the end for you, kitten.
No. I shall do no such thing, thank you.
Not enough to claim the title of Dawn Servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy, his love for our people.
You're an upstart. Why won't you die?
Oh, I should have backed away. If I'd been paying attention instead of taking a look at the abilities, I would have.
I'll show you the true power of the blessed.
Oh, really?
I will be the next Dawn Servant.
Glad that I caught that necessary mute there.
To the last.
Ooh, look at that, limit break 3.
That's why there's no way I'll ever lose to the like of you.
Nice.
What? But that was everything I had.
And you couldn't even win to the house cat.
Stand it anymore. Attack.
Oh, would you look at that? Just completely unable to deal with the house cat. Oh, so sad. Ow.
You think we care about your stupid pride? This is for Maruk! We cannot lose!
Oh, the great Bakool Ja Ja needs help, I see. Send your whole army. You still won't win. I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
Okay, this is probably the coolest use of the playing another character that we've gotten to do so far. Nice. I'll be taking that back, thank you.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be?
Because all you care about is war and strength.
House cat with all of us.
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakool Ja Ja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
No. No.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
Of course it was. It's almost predictable at this point.
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
Great question. Probably not.
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
Alright, so what was behind this then?
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you all right? So what Bakool Ja Ja said about you and me.
to single-handedly defeat Bakool Ja Ja. You truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Bakool Ja Ja's daughter, and Tuli Hyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
I'm glad that the knowledge is out there. But it's far from us all. It won't be for years. That's not the mission at the moment, though. Seems we were last to return. I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me. Keeping out of the fight, even when it got dirty, couldn't have been easy for you. But Bakool Ja Ja won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I wanted to prove to myself that I can stand up to such villains, even when I stand alone. Which isn't to say I won't ask for your help if I need it. Of course. I know better than that now. Good. Earlier, in the second Promises camp. Uh-oh.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover.
Oh.
Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Pibil?
You gained more of a taste for it than you thought, huh?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Hyolal's hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I fail to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
Perhaps not, but you might add as an advisor.
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage? That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
It's what it is.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel,
If we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
It sure is how it goes sometimes. So what's the state of Tynebeck Traverse? Still being cleared, I'd assume. Rook said he would notify us as soon as the work was done. Then perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Wuk Lamat's stolen keystone. The next feat will be our last, after all. Oh, I already got it back. What? When? Not to mention how. How? This is Bakool Ja Ja that we're talking about. Well, I kicked his ass, as well as that of a bunch of his supporters, when he tried to, essentially blackmail me. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. You bested Bakool Ja Ja in single combat. Bravo. What can I say? I had good friends to encourage and cheer me on. There you are. Our excavators have contacted me with news of their success. The Tynebeck Traverse is now safe for travel. And we finally can make for Mamuk. Come to think of it, isn't Bakool Ja Ja's home? I can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. It is indeed the city where Ketan Ram first met the Dawn Servant. Surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It is true that the Dawn Servant received Ketan Ram and Mamuk and was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between the Shibral and the Bakool Ja. But since that time, most of the Bakool Ja who supported his peace have left their city in favor of abiding in the capital. What remains is a cloister of Mamuk. And while these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Whatever they're like, the people of Mamuk are also Tuli Yolal. If I'm to be Dawn Servant, it's my job to know them first of all. Well, we'll be on their way then. I'm glad I could learn about where I come from. I did so much Shibruk Pibil. Besides, thank you for everything, Hanmuruk. Until next time, take care. First, we make our way across the Zobrit Cinderfield, then. Zobrit. Ah. Or would it be Shobrit? Potato, potato. They've used both pronunciations so far. Oh, you have grown indeed. Ah. Well, I suppose we're heading down into the lower reaches then. Oh. Well, I hope everybody's doing good today. I know we were talking about it earlier. I'm a little bit sleepy, even though the dog was better behaved last night than she has been in a while. I got sleep, but now the lack of sleep is catching up to me in a different way. I'm less grumpy and more just tired. As if my constant yawning wasn't making that obvious. Nope. Saw another player over there flying a bed. No, thank you. The traverse will bring us straight to Jatika Heartland. Remember how you insisted this forest is green? Are we about to see a really green forest then? I mean, easiest and best way to keep away from creepy crawlies on the ground, I suppose. Oh, this path is quite steep, isn't it? Let's take our time and descend safely. Frustrating as it is, again, I would much prefer a steep path over just fully fucking stairs. Like, I get stairs are technically easier than a steep incline, but not really when they're the wrong size for you, you know? Spoke with one of the excavators on my way down. Apparently Bakool Ja Ja cleared away the one fallen tree remaining by barreling through it. That Wuk Lamat single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. Still, we have to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. Yeah, you ain't kidding. Yeah, I'd say. Thanks for being a waypoint. What's going on over here? lot of nothing. Okay. Almost walked right off a cliff. That would have been an ignoble ending. Oh, gorgeous. Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one. Take my paring stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. Hmm? As you hold the paring stone in the soft glow, it affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force. Oh, that's a meteorite. Paring stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron, one of many remnants of an ancient meteor shower. Heterogeneous. The ether they emit causes surrounding floor to glow unique hues, as you can see. Very cool. These glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens. It'd be merciful. There you are. Now, did these come down before or after the first moon was destroyed? Blue. It's all blue. Far cry from the upper forests, indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Mamuk can tell us about it. Keep running. We're almost there. Sounds good. Ooh, and it looks like just in time we're going to reach their next aetherite. As we have reached the 3.5 hour mark, which means we are coming to the end of our stream very soon. As this is also my first time visiting Mamuk, I have no experience interacting with the locals. But given Hunmuruk's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. Well, we all know what comes next. Let's find the Elector. Two streets seem to converge upon this plaza. I propose we split our numbers between them. Given Hunmuruk's guidance, I also suggest that we err on the side of caution and move through the city in pairs. Aaronville can come with me, and Alice can go with Kryl. That leaves Lynn to accompany Wuk Lamat. These arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, and may our respective searches prove fruitful. Sounds good to me. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and attune to this, and then we're going to head back over to the Just Chatting screen and see about where I can send you all off to. So we actually managed to get in. Yeah, no, I guess because we did. No, I guess that would be only two. So we got in 2 more trials, plus a side quest sort of thing. Yeah, we're making good progress. We've got 1 more trial to go next week, and then we'll also have. Well, I mean, I'm sure that there will be some other complicating factor. Plus, of course, we've got to find the City of Gold, which, again, I still think is the main capital city of Tulihyolal. But that's on me. That's just my personal belief, you know? But anyway, thank you very much for stopping by, weary travelers. I hope you've enjoyed today's Final Fantasy XIV stream. I'll be back tomorrow, Saturday, October 11th, with Cosplay Club. We started to hit our stride in that, and I have a much better understanding of the mechanics now. So, plus, you know, we have a bunch of costumes to choose from to keep and make sure that we're in theme for whatever event we go to. So until then, for more information about future streams, keep an eye on our Blue Sky at Come and Go Tavern for announcements and daily check-ins from the Come and Go. I've been your hostess, Sheela Gonzalez, and if you need to prop your feet up for a while longer, we've got some more entertainment coming up soon via a raid. But let's take a look at the menu and see who is online. Let's see. Captain Hurricane is playing Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Are they in a good place where we can join? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and send us over there. So, as I said, hope to see you tomorrow. But ta-ta for now, alright? Bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Mwah. Bye.